Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning, welcome. We're gonna start in this moment. Wait me a second. I'm gonna share with you the presentation for today's class. Okay, this is our presentation, or this is the presentation that I have for you in order to follow step by step the instructions to understand in a better way the class. This is the agenda. As you can see here, we have in number 1, we have welcome. I'm gonna tell you good morning, everyone. Welcome to our English class. I'm very happy to be here with you and with you again. And welcome again. In number 2, we have a social emotional content. To our social emotional content, I'm gonna show you a video. In order to develop the social emotional content, I need your participation. What you have to do is follow the instructions and dance at the same time. You're gonna follow the instructions and we're gonna do the exercise. Then we have the content we're gonna study today, the objective for this class, the reflection of the day, class development, and at last we have questions and answers. Let's continue with our social emotional content. Pay attention to this. I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to show you the video, and please, everyone, follow the instructions. Let me see. I'm going to do it too. Okay. Let's stand up. Let's stand up and we're gonna do the exercise. The penguin dance.
Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin! Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see.
Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin!
Right, Flipper! Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see. Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin! Right, Flipper! Left, Flipper! Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see.
Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin!
Right, Flipper! Left, Flipper!
Right foot!
Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see. Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin! Right, Flipper! Left, Flipper!
Right foot!
Left foot! Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see.
Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin!
Right, Flipper! Left, Flipper!
Right foot!
Left foot! Nod your head! Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see. Penguins, attention! Penguins, begin! Right, Flipper! Left, Flipper!
Right foot!
Left foot! Nod your head!
Turn around!
Have you ever seen a penguin dancing here? When you look at me, a penguin you will see. Penguins, attention! Penguins, dismissed!
Okay, clap for you. Clap for you. Excellent job. Now we're gonna take a seat and we're gonna continue with our class. Well, I'm tired at this moment. Well, wait me a second. I'm gonna continue sharing with you my screen. This is the presentation. And let me ask you, Let me ask you a question. Did you do the exercise? Yes or no? Valerie, yes. She did the exercise. What about you? Did you do the exercise about penguin attention, penguin begins, the penguin dance?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Estrella. Estrella did the exercise. Very good. And I suppose that everybody did this exercise. Well, let's continue with the content we're going to study today. For the content, we're going to know something about classical music. Classical music. This will be the content we're going to develop today. Well, it's time to continue with our vocabulary. For the vocabulary, we're going to know some musical instruments. What musical instruments do you know? Can you mention some musical instruments, please? Musical instruments?
Violin.
Guitar.
The violin, guitar,
flute.
another?
Flute.
Piano.
Violin.
The flute.
The flute,
Piano.
the piano, another?
Violin.
Yeah, the violin. The violin is one. I like this instrument. It's my favorite. The guitar and the violin are my favorite musical instruments. Well, this is gonna be our vocabulary. For this, I'm gonna show you another video in which you're gonna identify the musical instruments. Well, wait me. The objective for this class is to use language students know so far to read about a classical program that helps children from low-income families in Venezuela. The reflection, your effort will be the success of tomorrow. This is the reflection of the day. Let's continue with our vocabulary, with the vocabulary presentation. As I told you before, you're gonna watch a video. What you have to do is try to memorize the musical instruments you observe in the video. Let's pay attention to this. Let's pay attention to the musical instruments, and here we go.
Ping pong. Blink, 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 blink. Piano.
La 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 la. Violin.
Pop, 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 pop. Trumpet.
Bum 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 bum. Drum.
We are
Playing music.
Yeah! Do, 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 do. Flute! Dingle, 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 dingle. Guitar!
Tang 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 tang. Tambourine.
Jingle, 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 jingle. Triangle! We are
Playing music.
Yeah!
Okay, let me ask you, what are the musical instruments you observed in the video? What are the musical instruments they mentioned in the video?
A drum, a trumpet, a piano, a flute,
Triangle,
Guitar,
tambourine,
tambourine,
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, those are the musical instruments they mentioned in the video. Now it's time to continue working in our student's book. Please, everyone, open your student's book, page number 52. Page number 52. Yeah, this is the page. Page number 52. Student's book. And we're gonna continue with our class development. Class development. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, Estella said yes, she's ready, and I suppose everybody is ready. Let's continue. According to this information we have in here, it says, classical music changing lives. What do you think about it? Do you like to listen classical music? Yes or no? Do you like listening classical music? Yes. That kind of music makes us feel relaxed, I think. Do you like to listen classical music?
yes and no.
Yes and no. It depends on the songs, I think, right? Well, here we have an important information related with classical music. But I need, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volunteers. Estrella, you're gonna start. What you have to do is read the information paragraph by paragraph. Estrella is gonna start, then let me see, somebody else. Estrella, you're gonna read the first paragraph. Camila, you're gonna read the second paragraph. Erika, paragraph number 3. Okay, Estrella, let's start with the first paragraph, please. This one.
El sistema was founded by Jose Antonio Abreu, an economist and classical music lover. He believed that every poor child should have free access to music and that music has the potential to change their lives. Leonard Acosta, who now teach young people how to play the clarinet, is living proof that Abreu was right.
Okay, Estrella. Okay, thank you. But the first one is this, right? Leonard, yeah, Leonard Acosta, then many young people, el sistema, so how? Well, let's continue. Let me see, Camila, right? Camila?
yes, teacher, yes.
Okay,
With
go
the
ahead.
first paragraph or the other?
This one, the first,
Okay.
this.
Okay. Leonard Acosta is a classical musician from Venezuela. These days, he enjoys performing Mozart clarinet concerto. By when he was 17 years old, his life was very different. He was in prison for anti-robbery and drugs, and had no hope. Classical music completely changed his life. He says, music taught me how to treat people without violence.
Very good, excellent, Valeria. Erika, the next.
Yes, teacher. Many young people in the world don't have the opportunity to play an instrument or learn about classical music. However, in Venezuela, el sistema has changed that now anyone in the country can perform and listen to the music of famous composers such as Beethoven and Mozart.
Okay. Who is next? So who wants to continue reading? Another volunteer who wants to read the information? Well, Estrella, then Camila. Okay, Estrella, this. So how does el sistema work?
So how does the system work? The members of the organization go into the forest,
Neighborhoods.
and set up music school in all buildings and persons. They give children musical instruments and offer them music lesson after school and on the weekends. Some of children are support that they come to school hungry. Other children live in dangerous areas and can take their instrument home. But when young people perform, they communicate their happiness and their love of music.
And Camila, the last paragraph.
Okay, el sistema started in 1975 when 11 young musicians performed their first concert. Today, there are about 414 music centers in Venezuela, and it's an amazing 787 young Venezuelans participate in el sistema. 90% of these young people are from the country's poorest families. Famous conductors and soloists come to Venezuela to perform with the young musicians, and now other countries are setting up similar systems. The National Young Orchestra, when the country's best young musicians perform, has become a symbol of pride for Venezuela.
Okay, perfect. Excellent participations. Nice reading. Well, according to this information, we have to complete and answer some questions we have in here that are related with el sistema. What is it? Who knows the answer? I'm gonna help you in order you can take notes. What is it?
El sistema.
What is it? El sistema. Yeah. The information we're gonna complete or we are gonna answer is related with el sistema. We have some questions there. What is it? Where did it start? When did it start? And the last, how many students participate today? What is the answer for number 1? What is it? Someone knows the answer? If you don't know the answer, I'm gonna help you. The answer is, it's an organization. This is what you have to write in the corresponding spaces. It's an organization that gives poor children access to classical music and music lessons. Okay, this is the answer for question number 1. This one. It's an organization that gives children access to classical music lessons. ¿Quieres tomar para acá, para acá? Igual, aquí lo tengo. Si quiere 20 para acá. Move here and complete. That is el sistema. El sistema is an organization that gives poor children access to classical music and music lessons. What about number 2? Where did it start?
In Venezuela.
Very good. It started in Venezuela. In Venezuela. Okay. Number 3. Who started it?
Leonard Acosta.
Are you sure?
Jose Antonio Abreu.
Yeah, Jose Antonio.
I know.
Did. When did it start? When did it start?
And in 1975.
Yes, 1975. It started in 1975. Remember that you have 2 options to read this kind of years. Camila mentioned here the other way to read the numbers. You can read 1975 or 1975, right? The last. How many students participate today? How many students? How many students participate today?
140.
No, Estrella. No. Read carefully, read carefully. How many students?
Teacher.
Yep.
The students are 787,000.
Yes, perfect. 787,000. Very good. Perfect. This is the answer. Very good. Clap for you. Nice. You know the answers. You are good at reading comprehension. Very good. Well, did you finish this exercise?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I'm gonna, you finish, right? We're gonna continue with page number 53.
Teacher, I already saw the second exercise. It's easy.
The second exercise, the page number 53 or this?
No, 53.
Yeah, page number 53 is very easy. Yeah. On page number 53, we're gonna identify the musical instruments. The musical instruments. Well, here we have this information. I don't know what happened here. What you have to do is look at the orchestra and number the instruments. And number the instruments. What are the instruments do we have there? What about this? Number one is?
Drum,
violin, clarinet, flute, trumpet, French horn, harp, cymbals, triangle, xylophone, bass, trombone, bassoon, cello, tuba.
And tuba. Yep. Please identify the musical instruments, please. Write the numbers in the corresponding space. We have two little boxes per each instrument. In the first one, you have to identify the musical instrument. In the second, that is in blue or light blue color, you have to write if the instruments are wind, string, or percussion. We're going to identify this. Wind, si los instrumentos son de viento, string de cuerda, or percussion. O si son de percusión. Yep. Okay. Let me see first. I'm gonna help you about let me see, drums. What are drums? That's number one, this one, right? Drum. Number two is violin. Where is the violin? Here. No, the violin, yeah, the violin is here. This is number two. Clarinet. Where are the clarinets? Number three. This one. Yeah. These are the clarinets. Then flute. Where is the flute? This one is number five. That is flute.
Four.
That's four. Sorry. That's four. Yeah. Let me see. This is four. That is flute. Trumpet. What about the trumpet? The trumpet is this one. Okay, this is a trumpet. Number five. Then we have French horn. What is the French horn? Number six. This one. This is the French horn.
Triangle. Teacher. Ya se me perdió. El 9 es el triangle, teacher.
Triangle, yeah. But we are, Pablito, we are in number 7. Harp is this, the harp. Cymbals, what are the cymbals? Cymbals. Number 8, what is number 8? Okay, these are the cymbals, number 8. Then we have number 9, triangle. The triangle here, as Pablo said before, these are the triangles. Xylophone. What is the xylophone? Xylophone. Where is the xylophone?
Porque está arriba, a la parte.
This is the xylophone. And then we have bass, letter number 11, bass. Bass. Trombone. What about the trombone? What is a trombone?
Es el del gordo.
This one. A basin. What about the basin? 13. This one is bass. Cello. Cello is this. And the last one, tuba. The tuba. This. Okay. These are the musical instruments according to each number. Well, the next activity is identify if these instruments are wind, as I was telling you before, wind, viento, son de viento, string, de cuerda, or percussion, percusión. Wind is gonna be represented by the letter W, a string with the letter S, and percussion with the letter P. What do you think about drums? What is the classification for drums?
Percussion.
Percussion.
Yes.
Yes, percussion. Very good. Write the letter P. Violin. What about the violin?
A string.
A string. Yeah, that's a string. Clarinet.
Clarinet. Wind.
Wind.
Wind. Yeah, clarinet is wind.
Flute is
Flute.
wind.
Wind. Trumpet.
Wind.
French horn.
Wind.
Wind. Harp.
A string.
A string. Cymbals.
Wind.
Wind. Yeah, let me see. Number 8, that is cymbals.
Percussion.
Percussion. Yeah, that's
finished,
percussion.
teacher.
Yep. Triangle. What about triangle?
Percussion. Percussion.
Percussion. The xylophone.
Percussion.
Percussion.
Bass.
Where is bass?
String.
Bass.
String.
This one. A string. This one. Here we have the bass. A string. A trombone.
Wind.
Wind.
The basin.
A string.
A wind. Wind.
String. Wind.
Cello. Cello.
String. String. String.
And tuba. What about tuba?
Wind. Wind.
Wind. Yeah, very good. This is the classification for each musical instrument. Now we're gonna listen, and identify each musical instrument. Well, pay attention to the audio and identify the musical instrument. That's audio number 33. The audio 33. I'm gonna play it in this moment. Wait me some seconds. I don't know what happened with this page. Great. This is the last activity we're gonna develop. Identify the musical instruments I'm gonna play right now. but there was a problem with the page. 53. Okay. Listen the audio and identify the music.
Track 33. Listen and identify the group of instruments.
Just listen.
1,
What is this group of instruments?
Trumpet.
The percussion, string, or wind? Wind.
2,
The second. What is this group of instruments? Percussion, string, or wind?
Percussion.
String.
Percussion.
I think it's bass.
There is xylophone. The xylophone.
Other instrument.
Hmm?
Triangle.
Triangle. The last.
3,
What about you?
Trumpet.
Identify the musical instruments and the group of instruments.
Violin.
String.
String.
Yes, it's a string, teacher.
String.
Percussion. It's percussion. So, the tambourine.
A tambourine.
Yeah, tambourine. Yeah.
Piece of percussion.
Well, let me tell you something. Any question about the activities we developed today?
No, teacher.
No questions. Okay. The class is finished. We're going to continue in the next week with more activities. Have a nice day and go to your recess. Bye-bye. See you. Thank you all.
Bye, teacher.